I'm tired of gazillions of simulator games everywhere. I open Steam trying to find Hollow Knight 2 and all that I get are those AI-powered random games. Don't get me wrong, okay? I kinda like playing that, but I need something new. Something that can make me waste hundreds of hours again. And just as I was standing in line at the bank to open a new account, I got struck by a decision that would change our lives forever. I'm gonna make a line simulator. If you're new here, hi, I'm Cosmo João, and I've been making games for half a decade now and decided to share my game development process with you. You may have some questions or not, but no worries, I got you covered. Yes, Line Simulator started as a common simulator, although I'm so over this genre. But let's make it juicier. If you're at least 15 years old now, you may recognize this game. Goat Simulator was the GOAT when it first launched back there in 2014. All you had to do as a player was to be an agent of chaos. Of course, you had objectives and all, but at the end of the day, all you had to do was to have fun. Using this game as a reference with a pinch of Stanley Parable and sprinkles of Untitled Goose Game, Human Fall Flat, and Granny, yep, you heard it right, and your help to make decisions, I'll develop a game about waiting on a line, with more steps. You are a little guy that lives in a small world and just won a big prize. All you have to do is to open a new bank account for you to redeem your reward. This may sound easy, except for the big corporation number 347 bureaucracy. If you don't redeem it in 5 days, it will be all gone for good. So let's start our prototype. As usual, we're gonna make it in Unity. We create a new project and add our little capsule that moves, aka the player. We're gonna use the KNA assets for the prototype, they are 100% free, and start programming some behaviors that will let us control the character. For the camera, I'm using a Cinemachine camera package to get fast and have a third-person camera in seconds. Now that our player is walking around this empty environment, I'm adding a jump. Jumping is always hard to execute, and that's why I'll make it the easiest way that I know.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Okay, we have a character, we have a little space to jump around, and some camera movement. I think we can call it a wrap. That's all, folks. The game is done. Except for all the rest. If you go back on the video, or even read the title, you remember that this is a line simulator. So, what's the next feature we need to add? That's right, parkour! Well, after this very important mechanic, we can start developing the line. As a game developer, we always have to think about the user experience. You know, at the end of the day, the ones that will play your game won't have the same vision about the game as you. It's necessary to communicate to the player what is happening. For each line position, I've added a ground marker that changes color when someone is occupying it. This will help players know when a position is available or not. And a line isn't a line without...
Stop it. Get some help.
if there is not someone at the end blocking everyone's passage. So say hi to Hugo, the entrance guard. His work is to stay still and, when someone's at the end, or start, I'll never know, he checks their documents and see if it's okay to enter. And expecting this line to work, we need people who are also trying to enter. I found a really good pack of random people at the Kenny assets, and after a little work, we have a working line with random people coming in and out. Okay, maybe it's not working as fine as we wanted, but with a couple fixes, we have this. As we said before, making games is all about experience and how the players will enjoy your game. So let's check out Hugo's work. Nah, he's totally fine. If the player trespasses and disrespects Hugo's career, we're gonna need to punish them. I added an area that will check if the player is trespassing. If not, and Hugo lets them pass, nothing will happen. But if any player thinks they are the master of disguise and sneakily enter the building, this will happen.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't reach.
Okay folks, now it's with you. What should we do next? The comment with the most likes until the next video will be added to the game. I will check if it's illegal first, don't try me please. And the owner will be added to the game. Also, join my Telegram channel so we can talk about the development process and more. Cheers, valeu, valeu!